pleasant.
That's beautifully whittled. Beautifully played, beautifully timed. Gets the reward.
Pushed it away behind square, and a remarkable player has adorned a remarkable day's cricket. A 22nd Test 100 for Virat Kohli, his first in England.
Hey everyone, first time you're visiting CricketBatInfo. This channel is just about reviews. I'm not selling products. I'm just doing this as a hobby, and I hope you find the channel interesting. Click like. So what we have here today is a bat that's been sent in all the way from India. The owner lives in Dubai, and he's purchased this from Crown Cricketer. Now, some of you may or may not know that Ton, as this one is, actually make a lot of player bats. Now, in this particular case here, what we've got here is a special bat because it's apparently made to the profile of a player you will probably all recognize. So you can see Virat Kohli written on that toe. This particular bat is still in the wrapping, and I'm trying out a new camera. I've also got a new microphone, so comment in the channel as to whether or not you found this an improvement or not. What we've got here is a Ton Players Edition. It has no laser etching, just the standard stickers that they will put on a bat. It does have the Ton logo laser etched into the back. It's also, Crown Cricketer have written a weight on it and a description. This definitely does have an oval handle, quite thick at the bottom and round at the top. So feels quite nice in the hands. Bag that you've got here, which is a standard SS or Ton bag. Reflective material inside, good padding. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the wrapping off of this bat and we're going to have a good look at it. So I've taken this out of the wrapping, and we can see here a little bit of heartwood running down the right-hander's outside edge. There's a little bit of damage here, a little bit of denting down here. There's a dent obviously here in the back. I did see some markings, but that was obviously on the plastic. But you can see some slight dents there in the back. So I have to clean all that up. It's pretty nice looking willow. We'll just have a look at the toe for a second. The toe here, the grains aren't going dead straight through the toe. They're going at an angle. Somebody actually commented, why did Ton do this rough finish on their player bats? And it's obviously just been rasped, and that's just created that effect. I don't think it has any impact on playability. I've been told that the Virat Kohli willow that SS keeps is kept separately because it's of a premium grade as far as playability. I'll bring the scale in, we'll have a look at that weight. So it says 1170 on the plastic, and it's 1169, so now it's saying 1170. So absolutely accurate. And what does that mean in pounds and ounces? 29.2. So once oiled, scuffed, and a little bit of sugar on the toe, I'd say that will go up to about 29.5. The grip itself is the standard SS affair. I'm not expecting to see anything particularly unique under the grip there. There's no special writing there. It doesn't feel like 292. It's actually a very nice pickup bat. To me, this one feels probably somewhere near 28.5 in the hands. Let's have a look at it through the gauge. So the first thing I can see is the face camber. It's not touching the gauge, so it's less than 5mm on the camber, and it's not touching the top of the edge. So they're rated at 41 to allow for extra tape, so I imagine we've got probably a 39mm edge and the spine peaking somewhere around 64mm. Toe at the centre, 28. Toe at the edge, 25. Check that edge. It's about just on 40. Both sides. Shoulder. Quite a decent bow on it. You can probably see that in the shot. And I'd say it's probably somewhere about, I don't know, 10 mil a bow. I guessed 64. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a 10th grain. Slightly crooked. First time using the new microphone system, so that's going to be interesting. I've got a different camera doing this side angle, and I'm trying as much as possible to take out the corner edge. So we'll start at the toe. So it's already starting just above the toe. And it's pinging really nice actually. It's got that firmer feel that the players' bats have. And it's definitely a mid-blade shape. Action is right in this zone here. As far as the toe is concerned, it needs a bit of work, but it's going from a low position through to a mid, up into mid-high, and still you got something high, but definitely here is where it's going, and it's going quite well out at the edges, so it's actually a pretty nice bit of willow. It does have a nice duck bill on it, and that edge is quite long as far as how much of it is above that 38mm mark, which is about that much right through the middle, and the spine sort of peaks in that mid position. Not too high, not too low. If anything, there's not really a lot down low, and you wouldn't expect that a player like Virat Kohli would, you know, hit the ball all over the face. They're generally professional players, so they hit right out of the middle, and you've seen him play, so you would know that. Stickers, I don't think there's anything special about the stickers. I've seen these on other models. They're not trying to represent a particular model, it's just a saying ton premium willow, and it's definitely picked for performance, this willow. There's a little bit of yellow here in the grain. I don't know what that is. I don't think it's any sort of glue or anything like that. Finish wise, there's nothing spectacular about it. There's obviously some in-shop dents, or maybe in the factory. Did Virat Kohli actually see this bat? I don't think so. I think it's just made to that shape. It might be from the select willow stock that's kept from him. I can't validate these things. All I can tell you is that's definitely done in the factory. And I know that also causes a lot of controversy with bat aficionados who don't like the fact that ton do that. I think that the player bat thing is becoming a lot more of a sales pitch. Now, as far as this one, I don't know what the price was. It was bought by the owner and sent to me. If you want to find out that sort of information, you're going to have to contact Crown Cricketer. So we'll turn the camera around and we'll bounce a ball on it. Why is it ton and not MRF? I wonder if you're asking. Kohli uses MRF bats. Well, MRF is a tyre company, so is See It. They contract out to other bat makers, and all the top bats, well, most of the top bats used by the international players for MRF come from Ton or Serene Sports. Old 4-piece ball. It feels really nice. Quite stiff as far as the press goes. Doesn't have that soft sort of feel a lot of the shop tons have. Straight into the dukes, and I'll just check the light. There's not really any seam marks on that, which is quite nice. Dukes, and it's just rocketing out of that middle when you hit it. Oh, that's really nice there. Right there. Really nice. You know, the power basically matches that spine peak, giving it all that power right in that area there. As far as concaving, there's no real concaving in this shape. You can see there, pretty full. It's not maximised to the 67mm dimensions. You know, the spine could have been a little bit higher, but that would have brought the weight up, and already at 2.9, then you're looking somewhere towards 2.10.5, 2.11 bat. Is it really necessary? Not really. The bat does look quite huge in that sort of shape there, with a lot of narrowing up here in the splice. And the toe kept a little bit thick, but you can see the real effort to take weight out of this area here at the bat and put it all into the hitting area. So, really nice shape. I do like the feel of the handle, and I like the bow in it. It's a very nice bat. Is it Virat Kohli's bat? Did he see it? Is it from the special grade of willow? All these questions I can't answer, but I can say it's a nice bat. So, there you go.